It's the CalebDMTG Show.
What does future me want? Do I want a Dark Ritual? Do I want a Goblin Rabble Master? Yes, I would like one of those two cards. Let's ritual it up. How was the Green Chef food? I've been enjoying it. The Green Chef meals. It was kind of like everything that I was expecting and looking forward to was there. Healthier than something that I would choose for myself. A lot of ingredients that I like normally wouldn't buy out of fear of them like going bad or something. Less to worry about because they're all like portioned out and stuff, so like there's less food waste going on. That's one of my main issues about cooking for myself. Is wondering like how much of the shit's gonna go bad before I get around to it. This is an interesting pack. Mox Diamond, Rotting Regisar, Urza. I like that Reggie card. I wonder if we can wheel it. Oh man, are we Storm? Were we Storm the whole time? Should I saddle future me with some Rancid Storm deck? Do I like leftovers? Leftovers are fine, so long as it's like a coherent meal, you know? The Green Chef things, like, are portioned down so that each is like two meals, so I'll like have a meal and then like set the rest aside for breakfast in the morning. And that works out really well. Not thrilled about this pack. Chandra, Chalice, one of these lands maybe. I feel like I end up Grixis a lot. When I'm doing stormy stuff. Bargain, Mind's Desire, Bolt. Let's take Mind's Desire. Ooh, Factor Fiction. You think that was a late Foff? It's about where it should be going. Foff is still a great card, but there's more cards that do what Foff does than there used to be. More competition for draw spells. Interesting. We grabbed the Sanctum, just in case we end up doing fast bond stuff. Mesmeric Fiend's not terrible. Karn's kind of terrible. Yeah, so I'm in the archetype that would most want draw sevens, and I like can't use this card at all. We breachin'. I feel like I haven't played with Underworld Breach enough. Yeah, that Breach makes cards like Lion's Eye Diamond look a lot better, huh? So hopefully we can scoop up an LED. I ran into mono red, of course. Streamed it a few times too. Interesting. Meme Jar, 1000 Year Storm, Bergie. Nothing like super exciting for a Storm deck, but a decent number of playables here. I almost just want to grab the damn Muldrifter. I guess Memory Jar gives us the most fodder for Breach. A lot of fodder. So Thoughtseize, Citadel, Probe. I think I'm gonna Citadel here. Citadel's pretty fucked up. Frantic Search is a really nice card with Underworld Breach. Yeah, let's grab that and wheel the Brawl. I think we're pretty well set up here. Ponder seems dope. If we already had that LED, then I would like the Echo, but we don't. Could also take Lotus Bloom. I think Ponder's a little bit better than Lotus Bloom, though. Go and find like a good ritual. Lotus Bloom's a little slow. And it might wheel, right? Nobody else should want that card. Not a fan of any of this. Could grab Hero's Downfall. Could grab Emrakul as another Desire hit. Pretty bad one to reveal off Citadel, though. Could take Dreamroot Cascade. Chase the green splash stream. I think I'm supposed to grab Downfall. Faithless Looting looks dope. Yeah, I think I like Looting better than Dig Through Time. Another card just like seems really good with Breach. Preordain, Underground Sea. I think I want that C. I do really want the Preordain too, though. I feel like cantrips are underrated in Vintage Cube. Sweet. You think so, Johnny? I feel like cantrips are not underrated in Vintage. People are actually playing Preordains and stuff in that format. We saw Dark Depths in the first pack, right? So this Hex Mage isn't very useful for me. Scoop up the Cyborg Damnation. Hey, cool. The weird Storm card's wheeled. Am I more interested by Bergie or 1000 Year Storm was the next question. I think Bergie might be slightly better. It's a little bit more versatile, right? Because we can play it on 3 or 5. Yeah, I like it. Dockside for the sideboard. Dock sideboard. Echo's interesting. You like this start a lot. We're still missing like a Black Lotus or an LED. Or just like more rituals would help too. Can't remember if we saw Manamorphose or not. Brawl didn't wheel, but that might have been for a counterspell deck as opposed to a combo deck. Would have been good here, right? Turn the Frantic Search into a ritual, that sort of thing. Well then. I think Jet might be better in this deck than Sapphire. Because we have 3 blue duels already, but only 2 black duels. Does that make sense? That might not make sense. Lotus Petal's better with Underworld Breach. Put another card in the graveyard. Ooh. Pardon the yawn. Grim Monolith, Jace, or Time Spiral. What do we want? Spiral's a really good draw 7. It does reset the graveyard for Breach. I think my curve is high enough that I can play this Grim Monolith. A little awkward that it doesn't go to the graveyard. But it could set up a fast Citadel or just be like a ritual for Desire or whatever. Ooh. Hello, Mana Crypt. Can we wheel Time Spiral? Sometimes that card wheels. No idea, though. Right now we're playing a deck that already has a draw 7 and multiple draw 7s and like plenty of draw and stuff. So I don't think we needed Spiral. Multiple ways of binning this Echo. It's kind of nice. Well, fuck this pack, hum. If I had Manamorphose, I'd almost like the Stormcaller. Maybe I'm just supposed to grab Sphinx. Or Grief. Or this shitty Signet. I think I'm supposed to grab this shitty Signet. Fuck. This is worse than, like, one of those shitty 2-mana red rituals would be, even. Hey, there we go. There we fucking go. Not really a Storm pack, hum. Snuff Out is a free spell, is kind of cute. Ashiok plays well with Brain Freeze, but we don't have Brain Freeze. So I think we're just grabbing Incinerate as like a random ass removal spell that can also go face and make Tendrils easier. Yogswill. Yogswill would be hot. We already have Breach though, so it's just like another copy of this. Ooh, there's Manamorphose. Yeah, I think I want that over Mana Flare. We don't really have things that untap lands right now, except for Frantic Search. Not quite enough for Flare.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Capel, thanks for gifting a sub. Congrats to Marseverin for receiving it. If you think we're in the same draft 45 sledge, I'd appreciate it if you closed out of the stream so you didn't see my picks. Not fair to the other folks that are in the draft, right? I know you weren't intentionally trying to snipe anything. Just a general thing to be wary of.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Demon Drinking Tea. Thanks for the 67 months there. Why do I think cantrips are undervalued in Cube? Because cantrips are insane in terms of like increasing your deck's consistency. And every deck wants them, and there's not enough of them in the cube for every deck to have them. So they should be very high picks. Imagine you're building a constructed deck, right? If you're building a constructed Storm deck for any format, you would want more than like a single Ponder and a Faithless Looting in terms of early game selection. You would want a lot more than that. Yeah, kind of like Seal here. Forge Master's a bit slow, as if we'd play like actual Tinker to go get Citadel, especially because we have Memory Jar as a backup plan. But we're playing a deck that doesn't have very many targets for removal, so if your opponent has like any removal at all, then the Forge Master's gonna die. And then it's just like not happening very quickly either. So normally I would set this deck aside for future me to build. I think this deck might be good, despite myself. Not sure about this Mana Flare. It only works with a Frantic Search. The cool thing about the Mana Flare is that we've got some artifact mana that can tap for it, and then you can tap for your lands afterwards. But I think I should cut it. It might make casting Citadel easier. Right now, Dark Ritual is our best way of casting Citadel. I guess we have Manamorphose in here. Yeah, it's all pretty decent. We could cut the Incinerate. Oh, let's cut Hero's Downfall. That's like by far the worst card in here, right? Bam, got a deck. Got a fucking deck. Last night I ended the stream by going, what was it? I was like, normally I would save the build for future me, and then I like cut the stream off. Normally I would, but right now I would too. Right now it's normal. Hey, Dindy. Sorry you feel pressured. What is suggesting a forest for Manamorphose here? What are we doing? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blue sources. 7 blue sources seems like enough. We really don't need blue until later on, and then we've got like Manamorphose too to help out. And then black sources here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 does not feel great. But I guess Dark Ritual turns 1 source into 3. Hey, Necromancer thinks the M1's there. Get them trophies. Heck yeah. And then red sources are also 6. I guess 7 with the Signet. I guess that's okay. I'm going to have 1 more black source. So we're just going to have a mana base of 7, 7, 7. And we're going to hope that Lotus Petal and Manamorphose and Mox Diamond all show up to save the day. I like that we have LED and Echo. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I think this is going to be a blast to play. Oh, nice, Oatway. Yeah, there's something to fresh pasta. It's a special treat. There was a couple years of my life where we made fresh pasta like every day, and I did get sick of it at a certain point. But But man, every once in a while. It's kind of like fresh mozzarella, right? Like if you had fresh mozzarella literally every day, you'd probably get sick of it. But it's like a really nice treat every once in a while. Okay, Necromancer, it's fine. How's the Green Chef going? The Green Chef's been going really well. Yeah. Had all the meals that I unpacked last week. They were all tasty. They all had like complex flavor profiles. It was basically like food that you would get at a restaurant, you know, which is what I wanted, which is what I was excited about. Because if I'm picking something to eat for me, it ends up turning into like a stir fry, right? Like I'm just like, okay, here's all the stuff I want into the pan. Very lazy, and then like there's like pressure to like use all the ingredients so that I don't have like food waste and stuff, and that's all kind of impossible with the Green Chef meals because they send you everything like pre-portioned, and then the recipes they're all handy. And then the cook time's only like half an hour, so it's like literal the normal amount of time that I would spend cooking for myself, but better food, better ingredients. Yeah. If I sound like I'm selling something, it's because I am. You can use my link or go to greenchef.com and use code PODCaleb130 to get $130 off, plus free shipping on your first box. Oh man, what was I doing? I was updating Stream Decker, that's right. Yeah, hashtag ad. Did I not save this? Oh, I didn't. Okay. I feel like my Storm decks always end up Grixis for whatever reason. Unless I end up like splashing Fast Bond. So many bad mana Storm decks. It's so hard to have good mana in your Storm decks unless you're like 2-color. Because the cards you need for your archetype to work are like really specific. It's not like you can pass LED or Underworld Breach or whatever. Any more considerations for a cooking stream? My issue with doing a cooking stream is like having my stream set up. It's like a lot of work. It's a lot of work to move everything too, Jake. Is the issue. So I'd be more likely to do like a video for YouTube or something than a live stream where I'm cooking. Hey, Mon Creasy, thanks for the 4 months there. Yeah, what up? Move my kitchen to my office? Oh, that's a fucking piece of cake move right there. Eric with the fucking solutions. Hey, sup, Todd Life. How you doing? How's your day? The mana with this hand isn't great, but we do have a Ponder. I think what we're going to be doing is chilling on this Grim Monolith and then casting it on the Mind's Desire turn as a ritual. Hopefully we can fire off a Desire for 4 or 5 here. And then even if the Desire whiffs, it's still like filling up the graveyard for Breach. An elaborate system of mirrors to see the kitchen from my desk. That would be quite elaborate, because my desk is in my basement, in like my weird cave. Because it's the most isolated from like sun glare and noise and stuff. And my kitchen is upstairs. So I'd have to, you know, it'd be a lot of mirrors is what I'm getting at. Mon Creasy with the 4 months saying what up. Bill Riccardi with the 43 months saying if you remove the fan, you can cook directly on your CPU. Well, that's an idea. I feel like this Mox Diamond was a really good draw. Love this. I Yeah, right, basic. Just running out the have multiple floors brag. It's actually not a very large house. It's one of those ones where you walk in and there's like a half stair going up and a half stair going down, you know? And then a small upstairs, a small downstairs. It's large for one person living here. But it'd be a pretty small home for like a family or what have you. But it suits me just fine. Yeah, split level. So just wait a turn here. And then fire off a desire for 4. How many millions did my house cost? My house cost around 300K. And I have paid about 20K of that so far. So, yeah. Not a lot of equity there. It's a very common build style, yeah. It was not pre-pandemic pricing. I got it in the middle of the pandemic because I didn't want to live in an apartment complex in the middle of a pandemic. Weird, right? So the markets were already going crazy when I bought. I was lucky that I didn't have to bid over the asking price. There were houses going like sight unseen and stuff. Oh, interesting, Silver the Great. Well, we can get this memory jar down. Just float like red-blue here. Just thinking for a second about Breach. Doesn't really work. Yeah, we'll just play the jar out. I'm just gonna pass the turn. We don't have like a bunch of Black Lotuses or anything to draw into. Hey, Oakless, thanks for the 10 months. Does any normal person buy a house sight unseen and plan to live in it? If the houses are like getting sold the literal same day, like when I got this house, I literally looked at it first day it was on the market and made an offer. Yeah, I haven't even thought about costs, Bimp. I've done a few things. Mostly fixing up the garage. put a little bit of physical labor myself onto the deck. I'm gonna crack this jar on upkeep. Have one more card to work with. And we don't really mind that we're binning that extra card. Usually I'd like to draw my card and then pop off with jar, because I'm just using the jar for value. But if I'm trying to kill the opponent, and then if we whiff on killing the opponent, like having one more card is totally fine to discard, because our hand is Underworld Breach Echo, right? Like, who cares? Some interesting stuff. Nice. Let's see. So if we wanted to, we could Imperial Seal for something, and then repeal the cantrip into it. I don't know what we'd get though. Maybe Frantic Search. I kind of like playing the Citadel out, but if we play the Citadel out, then we're not winning with Tendrils this turn. But we don't really need to win with Tendrils this turn. I guess if we fire off a mini Tendrils, then our ability to win next turn becomes a whole lot easier, right? Maybe like Electromancer. Repeal Mox Diamond, incinerating the opponent, replay Mox Diamond, play Tendrils, win next turn pretty easily. Oh, I'd have to draw into a land for that. Because repealing the Mox Jet work? Repealing the Mox Jet works, but then I don't have... Oh, if I draw into a land, then I can still... Well, no, I don't need to draw into a little land. Okay, yeah. Repealing their Mana Vault's tempting, because then they'd have to discard it. This is also much less fun than just like casting Citadel. And then the opponent basically has this turn to win, or nuke my graveyard. Either one would work. Yeah, I don't know if this is the better line, Admiral Lettuce. I have no idea. They have Worldly Tutor. Eternal Witness. Interesting. I don't really care about what they're bidding, though. You think we win more with Citadel? What do you think Citadel's drawing us into? Tendrils is our only win con. And the only way to get it back from the graveyard is this Underworld Breach. So I don't know what the Citadel would have done. Maybe Frantic Search? Something? I have a Twister in hand. Right, but the Twister was exiled with the Citadel draw. Yes, I would have had to make a land drop to play the Citadel, but I don't think that matters as much as literally not having anything left. Considering breach is a win con, sure. But again, the breach was in my memory jar at away hand. It was exiled, and I didn't have access to it. Win with Lava Claw. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if that's more or less risky than trying to win with breach. Pretty sure I just played the breach. And then I'm actually going to cast Dark Ritual again. In case they have like Nature's Claim for their own stuff or whatever. Opponent did kind of an interesting start there. I wonder why they didn't cast Primetime. They had Primetime in hand, Mana Vault, and 3 lands, and they chose not to play it, remember? Or no, that was the memory jar discard. My apologies. Don't want to board in anything. Snuff out Damnation, Hero's Downfall. I feel like no. I feel like I should just keep this as streamlined as possible. Oh, it could have just won? Yeah. You know, that line that I set up the previous turn with the mini tendrils. I'm not in love with this hand. I mean, repealing a dork, and then we do have all 3 colors of mana at least. Hey, Taco Farmer, thanks for the 32 months. You aced an interview today. Congratulations. Farming them tacos. No, Tenhoff. If I flipped it, then the text would be backwards, right? The stream, Red 7. It's a sponsored stream. It's today. Yeah, just for today, 10 off. Just for today. Sponsored by who? Sponsored by Green Chef. A great and convenient way to eat. Pre-portioned meals made with the freshest ingredients. Delicious, high-quality organic ingredients shipped right to your door. You can use my link or go to greenchef.com and use the code PODCALEB130 to get $130 off, plus free shipping on your first box. That's right. That's right. Will they help you destroy the planet? No, 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 no. No, they're certainly more sustainable minded than most. So we could frantic search into Echo. The issue is we don't really have much to do post-Echo. So I'd like to sit here and make land drops as long as I can. I appreciate that 10 off. Emrakul. We're gonna get channel Emrakul. So Electromancer's hot. It turns the Frantic Search into a ritual and makes the Echo cost 1 less. It means I can potentially combo off next turn. Maybe fire off a draw 7 with Swamp and Spire Bluff untapped. Yeah, I do have ads turned off for subs. For sure. Seven mana? 7 mana is a lot. Hey, Fire Breathing Hamster, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate you. Occasionally, Captain Down. Occasionally. This Corsair is making it, making the tendrils count harder. Nice. So we could actually just mine Cesare here, but it would only be for 3. That doesn't seem worth. Yeah, let's flash back the Echo. Feels like there should be something here. Yeah, this doesn't seem good enough. It's not quite there. So playing the Breach first gets me up to 18. I think I should just want to play this Tendrils, Yeah, sometimes Breach is better than Yang's Will, by nature of costing one less, but and like letting you replay the cards over and over. Especially better with Brain Freeze. Here, however, Yang's Will would be a little bit better. Yeah, Thingamabobby with the 44 months. Triflin, the 64-month sub. Appreciate you, Triflin. Supporting the old Streamerino. Yeah, the very brief amount of time that Underworld Breach and Legacy was pretty fucked up. I remember I would have openers that were like turn 1 Ethersworn Canonist plus Chalice on 0 with like Mindbreak Trap backup, and I would still just like die on turn 2. Or like turn 1 Leyline plus Chalice, stuff like that. That deck was way too good. Like, I think that deck was a lot better than Hulk Flash. Closer to like, Hogak in Modern. Just no real bad matchups. Way too easy to answer hate cards for it. Yeah, thinking back to the fact that I played in the Hulk Flash GP makes me feel very old. They just tutored for Emrakul. They can't really cast it unless they have channel. They might have channel here. I didn't really Admiral Lettuce. This is a sort of card where I needed to play with it first. Play with it, play against it. No, the opponent's back up to 10 already. So we need some kind of a draw 7, I think. Some. Correct basic. A lot of the times people lose their mind because they think they see some new busted thing, and then it ends up being not as good as they thought, right? I think people tend to overhype more than they tend to underhype. Whereas I'm usually a little bit more on the skeptical side of things. So the opponent's going to get to Suicide the Goblin and burn the bridge. I kind of wonder if we still have a way to win if they burn our bridge. I don't think we do, actually. Because the echoes are one reshuffle. Yeah, it's like Citadel plus 10 permanents, but I don't think that's a likely thing. We have like literally 12 permanents in the deck, and 2 of them are going away here. Oh no, fire breathing. Yeah, that's a good point, Harry. Anything we whiff on, there was like still a team of testers that whiffed a bit as well. Assuming stuff didn't get changed last minute. Like Skull Clamp. I just want to fire off turn 1 Echo and start the game with an extra land in play. Make the opponent mulligan. You think Dig was better in Standard? Yeah, no, it certainly was. It was very good in Show and Tell, Legacy. And then Treasure Cruise is better than the Delver decks. Opponent mulled to 5. Okay, I'm not going to fire off turn 1 Echo. You talked me out of it, opponent. Except Snow. Snow says Caleb. Facepalm. What are you facepalming about? Fair Affinity. You talking about Broodstar Affinity? With like Lightning Greaves and shit. The very first like kind of real tournament that I played in was a JSS, and I got completely rocked by that deck. I had no idea what was going on. All my removal cost like 3+. All my opponent's creatures were free and huge. I wonder why Oath is still in their deck. Let's wait one more turn. I hope they don't channel Emrakul me here. The JSSs were awesome because I was able to like show my parents like, look, I could win a scholarship doing this, and they became like way more supportive of my spending way too much time playing Magic the Gathering. Well, should we do some stuff? Ooh. Well, if I get to untap with the Citadel, Imperial Seal plus Citadel is pretty awesome. Oh yeah, that's definitely getting used, Pyogre. You can check it right now. That's true, Disgruntled Gamer. I did not win the scholarship. I went like 1 and 2 or something. 1 and 3. I don't know what it was. It was a pretty small tournament. And then the next JSS, I brought a Ravager Affinity. I was doing decent with that, but that deck was busted. Didn't top 8. Man. When I'm playing in the Arena Open on Saturday, I'm not. I want to. Oh, they're finaleing for lethal here. Any creature plus Dockside is going to give them lethal. Damn. Yeah, I want to play the one on Saturday, but I've got D&D. We're gonna be playing D&D on Saturday instead. Maybe if I get up early enough, I can do both. Because the Open goes all day long, right? I'd be able to do it during like my normal stream. Yeah, that's gonna beat me. Well, dang. The new hand I gave them sure was good, wasn't it? Citadel's so much fun, too. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Exact lethal? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So lucky. Let's see. I think I have a... Oh, I do have a BRB screen. All right, I'll be back in a sec. Yeah. The production value on these ads. Fucking incredible. I'm back. Hey, everybody. Let's play another round, huh? Hey, Outer Select, thanks for 25 months. The ad screen transitions a lot? It does, yeah. I think it looks good. The production value is definitely there. But it feels slightly slower, huh? Ooh. Let's wait until at least we can get this monolith down. No. Hit the echo? No. Well, that was the worst of both worlds right there. Now we can Dark Ritual into the Echo next turn. And then we'll like have an Echo in the graveyard in case things go poorly. I guess I'm missing my land drop here. Imagine this is getting countered. It did not. I think it'd be like repeal Mana Crypt or something. Should we spin some lands? Stormcloud to 5. That's pretty good. 6 now. Mind's Desire is like one of your best cards against control. Subtendrils. Well, this, folks, looks like a win. That's what this looks like to me. The deck looks amazing. I don't think it's like a top tier Storm deck, but I think it's decent. We dropped last round to channel Emrakul. Got Mindslavered a few times. Or I'm sorry, we lost to channel Emrakul once. We lost to channel and that Overrun card, the green X. We lost to channel twice. So our opponent's doing control type stuff. I don't know what I would want to sideboard differently. We could go like minus Incinerate plus something. Mana Flare, Seasoned Pyromancer. Something that seems better against control. I think the Incinerate's fine. Yeah, they could have like random Mesmeric Fiends and stuff we want to kill. Hey, Wraith thinks the sub leads the 27 months there. And Bugtini thinks the 22 months. Oh, I think I missed a donation earlier. I did. I missed Necromancer's $50, sicko $50 donation for Allure's Companion Step. We'll be jamming that right after this league. I win the match, apparently. I guess the opponent was just off it. Just did not want to face Storm at all. Fair enough. The turn 0 win, very rarely seen. Paid actor? No, if you pay someone to take a fall, they're not they're not scooping, right? I think that was all you too, Flamingos on Fire. Thanks for the win. Let's see if it's good enough for 2. Molesville, sure. This hand's kind of interesting. Could potentially have a very fast Citadel win. Yeah, very little acting, right? How am I supposed to pay them in fine exposure if they're not even gonna act right? So I want to bin either the Breach or the Faithless Looting here. I'm not quite sure which one. I guess I'll hold the Breach. Because we already have the mana for the Citadel, right? Looting and Breach are kind of good together, though. If we draw on Mox Jet specifically, could have had a turn 2 Citadel. Wouldn't that have been sexy? Opponent vamping. Oh no. Okay, I mean, they are at 8. Can I just draw tendrils? Hey, bringer of Phubis. Thanks the resub, thanks the 14 months. Seems good. God, my laugh is so obnoxious. My laugh has gotten more obnoxious with age. It's turned into a cackle. It's turned into like a weird cackle that I can't control. Citadel's so much fun though. God, I love that card. When am I getting a new laugh? I don't know. I don't know. It's not like a conscious thing. Maybe I need to work on it. The C stands for cackle. So do I want Hero's Downfall over Incinerate because they're doing Reanimator stuff? Well, literal Reanimate cost them so much life. Maybe I want to keep the Incinerate in. Try working on it alone and feeling very unsure / insecure with my sanity. I was just like laughing alone in my house. Ha ha! Have any of y'all watched Steins Gate? One of the characters in Steins Gate, I think it's the subtitled version, has the doofiest fucking laugh. I don't even know if I could get close if I tried to imitate it here. It starts with like a bruh, and then it like it carries off after that. Bruh! I don't know. No, it's not very good. Way doofier. But the I don't know. The way the character laughs always like makes me laugh. Added a lot to that show. Getting hard carried by a voice actor. Vamp tutor. This is terrifying. Tootaroo. Purposely exaggerated for his friend. Right. Because he's the he's the mad scientist, right? Mad scientist. That's Sedgemoor Witch. Should I just balance it right now? Make them replay it? I'll lose 3 life either way. I lose a storm is the real issue. Well, congrats, F3. Not on getting rejected, but on putting yourself out there. You might be questioning why ever put yourself out there if it only leads to like shame and embarrassment. But shame and embarrassment, those things build character. I'd say you're a better person from it. Gotta swing to hit the ball. Sort of. Like sometimes you just get walked, right? Isn't that a part of that game? Sometimes you literally don't swing, and that's better for your team. I'm not making like an analogy here, but if we're gonna follow the sports metaphor, I'm not sure that one holds up. Or you get hit. Yeah, baseball sounds fucking awful. Oh, I overtapped because of my goblin. The Sedgemoor Witch has cost me a lot of life. The classic bunt. There is the classic bunt. Are we gonna get a Lava Claw Reaches win? We are! What a weird little game. I feel like we got a little lucky there, huh?